Hello, hello, hello. My name is William Holland. I'm an artist illustrator who enjoys not only drawing geeky things from time to time and other OCs and sometimes, but also other things such as wrestling and comic book characters, different things like that that you'll see on my channel. I hope you not only enjoy that, but I hope you'll walk with me on this journey as you see a little bit of everything that I draw during this time. I like to dabble in geek, whether it's Star Trek related, Doctor Who related, Marvel related, or wrestling related. I illustrate and draw children's books as well as write them, and I hope you'll join me on this journey. I thank you so much, and now it's time for Drawing Time with Will. And this is Will. I just want to give you a quick intro as to what this is going to be. This is a fan art drawing that I'm doing for one of my subscribers, Tag-JinglesRasco's. I wanted to do this. I had promised him I would be doing this, so I was going to go ahead and put this through today. So you guys get to see my version, his character drawn in my style. And so that's what you're going to get to see. Now, a couple things. First of all, if you like what you see on my channel, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Also, we're going to make sure you get to the playlist so you can check out other things I've drawn, whether it be comic book related, wrestling related, or geek related, book related, all sorts of things like that. Anyway, we're going to put that in, so if you don't mind, check those out because that'd be greatly appreciated. I thank you for rocking with me on this channel, and now we're going to go on over to this drawing so you can see my version, drawn his character, Tag-JinglesRasco's character, the Ducktective, drawn in my style. Thank you guys. Take care. And I'm going to say it here, even though I always say it at the end of my videos. Above all else, guys, be blessed and be a blessing to somebody. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Mystery, intrigue, suspense, murder cases being solved, trying to find out who murdered his brother, and other mysteries that come in a world where everybody is a duck. These are the adventures of the Ducktective. This is Tag-JinglesRasco's character, the Ducktective, and I wanted to put my little artistic spin on it, so I decided I was going to draw it in my style. So this is me trying to come in and give it a little bit of flair of my own. Now, I don't want to tell you a whole lot about the character because I want you guys to go check out Tag-JinglesRasco's video on the character. There'll be a link in the description below, so make sure you guys check that out. Tag-JinglesRasco is an awesome artist. He usually posts art on their weekly basis, and sometimes he does little instructional videos on how to deal with OCs, how to create OCs, different things like that. Sometimes he will draw Cammy, or he'll draw, different people from Street Fighter. Real cool artist, great guy. Get a chance to catch him most weekends on live streams with S Comic Maker. And so, he's a phenomenal artist. I love his stuff. I love his range of character choices. He also has a really cool digital art style. I know. You guys are like, didn't we just see him? Yeah, you did. But I wanted to tell you about something else I've got that you have to be a part of. Usually every year in the month of February, I play a little game called Heroclix where it involves little miniatures, superheroes, different things like that. So I want to share with you guys that I got to be on a podcast this past week, and I will have the link below down here. It's a little bit charged because we're talking about black comic book characters and kind of representation, different ideas. Sometimes how people misrepresented characters, sometimes more about characters that we wish we had seen, different things like that in comics. So it's a hard look. The name of the podcast is Starting Over Podcast. Edward does a really awesome show, and the thing about his show that I really enjoy is it's not just about Heroclix. There's a lot of things about the show that if you listen to it, you can get a lot of life lessons out of it that go beyond into realms of how you think about yourself, how you feel about work-related issues, personal relationships, things like that. So it's a great thing to learn from. It's a very multifaceted podcast. It sounds like a gaming podcast, but there's a lot more to it. So I hope you'll give him a chance. Check out his channel if you like miniatures and gaming and stuff like that, especially as it relates to superheroes, as I know some of you do because you rock with me. So since you rock with me and you know some of the stuff I'm doing, you know that I love comics, I always have. And anytime you can get little miniature figurines of my favorite characters, I mean, come on, Devil Dinosaur, Hulk, all sorts of other characters have been represented in the game over years. So anyway, I hope you guys get to check out the podcast. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you. Take care, guys. And we're back. So anyway, this continues the story of the Ducktective and his legendary search not only for his brother's murderer, but other cases I'm sure that he'll have opportunities to get involved with. Now, if you saw pictures at the beginning of the video, you saw that he was a lot leaner, a lot lankier. But I kind of feel like, especially with the old pop noir, if I was going to draw it in my style, if I was going to create the character, one of the things I would do was give him a little bit more of a stockier build, but make him short. That way people would underestimate him, and when he knocked their block off, for example, against some sort of mobster or something, they were just like, man, see, you can't dip me, Ducktective, or something like that. And he could hit him, and he could let him know real quick that he may be small, but he's got fists that pack a punch. Because especially in those old detective shows and different things like that, a detective a detective had to be able to fight. He had to be able to hold his own with just his fists sometimes. So anyway, I wanted to create a situation where this character is a little bit more grounded in fisticuffs, although I'm sure with Django Rasco's